It is 4 p.m. on a Tuesday, June 4th, which means today is the start of the Adventure Week in Pokemon Go, and I could not be more excited. We got beautiful weather. It is low 70s, no humidity, just a perfect day to start walking, just to get out there and walk as much as you possibly can. And we got a busy slate as usual, so let's go ahead and jump right into what is going to be going on for this Adventure Week. So taking another quick look at this event, it's pretty stacked, I gotta say. So we're gonna see more rock types in the wild. Also, you've got Shiny Lileep, Shiny Anorith, and Shiny Onix available in the wild, which is pretty awesome. Special 2-kilometer egg rock type patches such as Larvitar and Sheildon, rock type raid bosses. So we're gonna find out what those are momentarily. Rock type themed field research tasks. For every single new Pokestop that you spin, you're going to get 10 times the XP. Adventure Sync is going to give you 50,000 Stardust and 15 rare candies for walking 50 kilometers. So plenty of walking and 4 times the buddy candy for your buddy Pokemon. So the more walking, the more rewards you gain. And let's go ahead and check out what this event is all about. Let's get to work. Alright, so just as I was about to record this, a Lairon just spawned in front of my lure here. I put that in a magnetic lure just to see if I could get any more rock types, and this thing pops up, which is pretty awesome spawn. I do like it when Lairon spawn. There's also an Anorith. All I see is Anorith. Still haven't found a shiny, of course. I don't expect to find a shiny. Gotta keep those expectations low. But speaking of shinies, shiny rock Pokemon, I just want to quickly take a look at all of the rock type Pokemon that you can possibly catch in their shiny form, because with this new event adding 3 new shinies, there are a lot of brand new shinies that you can catch in Pokemon Go. Let's take a quick look at all of them. So the new shiny rock type Pokemon, there's a whole bunch of them right now. So as we're rolling on here today on this gorgeous day, gorgeous afternoon, let's take a look at the quests for this Adventure Week event. So catch 5 Aeron is going to be a Metal Coat. Catch 5 Ammonite or Kabuto is going to be Aerodactyl, which could be shiny. Hatch 2 eggs is going to be either Lileep or a rare candy. Evolve a Lileep or Anorith for an Onix. Earn 3 candies. Walking with your buddy is Anorith. Spend 25 Pokestops is going to be Cranidos. And spend 2 Pokestops you haven't visited before is going to be a Sheildon. So there you go. That's how you're going to get your Generation 4 prehistoric Pokemon. Right here. Spend 25 Pokestops or spend 2 Pokestops you haven't visited before. I have 3 of these quests already completed in my research, so let's go ahead and hop into that and see if we get ourselves a shiny. Out of this, I can either get a shiny Lileep, a shiny Onix, or I could get a shiny Anorith. So, let's see. Okay, so these are all the current Adventure Week field research quests. A shiny could be in any one of these. The first one is Onix, 450 CP. And hopefully I can knock this down really quickly. And it's 6 o'clock. We got ourselves an Onix. Alright, time for the second one. Lileep. Boy, have I seen enough of these today. Gonna be seeing these all week long. Alright, and finally, I have one more of these Adventure Week Special Research quests, so go ahead and tap that, and it is Anorith. But none of them are shiny, but there was always that potential in there, but it was good to knock off three of these quests. But still looking for that Cranidos and that Sheildon quest. I'll have a keen eye out for one of those. Okay, so what I think is one of the rarer spawns that you're going to be able to see during this event is right in front of me. It is Larvitar. And not that I really need any more Larvitar candies, but it's a pretty cool throwback, because I remember when Larvitar first came out, when Gen 2 dropped, and how just crazy everybody went for Larvitar. Larvitar spawns are always welcome, even though it's not really needed as much. I'd much rather see Sheildon than Larvitar at this point, but you know, can't really complain about Larvitar spawn. Also, Larvitar can be shiny, which is also great. What's also great is that there are still Leleeps and Anoriths all over the place, so we're just gonna keep on looking and keep on grinding. Geodude is up next, one of the featured spawns of this event. You're gonna see plenty of these in your communities, in your local area. And there's a couple of other rock-type Pokemon that I want to highlight, Geodude definitely being one of them. And there's a couple others that I see on the nearby. I'm gonna go check those out as we make our way along. It's 6 o'clock for 5 minutes now, and these bells are still ringing. Unbelievable. Last but not least, Solrock. Excuse me. It's in my throat. Last but not least, Solrock being one of the featured spawns that I want to highlight. 1657 for this Solrock. I don't have a shiny Solrock, and I think a lot of you, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of you are missing shiny Solrock and or Lunatone, depending on which region of the world that you currently live in. This thing broke out. Alright. Let's go for another Raz. Let's not make this harder than it has to be. Oh wow, okay. That's how it is. Alright, it was a feisty one, but Solrock down, and now we are gonna go into the news. So Niantic has announced a legendary raid hour each and every single week moving forward, which is kind of crazy. So starting to, actually today, as you're watching this, June 5th, you're gonna have a legendary raid hour of Cresselia Raids from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. local time. And you're gonna have another one on, just double check. Yeah, you're gonna have another one on June 12th. Kyogre also set to have its own raid hour from June 19th and June 26th, again, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. I would much rather prefer all 4 levels of raids being involved. I'd rather have like a whole bunch of different raids than just legendary raids. I can't get too excited about Kyogre and Cresselia, to be honest with you. I still don't even have a shiny Cresselia, but I'm just not excited about that. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Some people say it's like a cash grab, some people just don't care, regardless. I feel like they could have made this a lot more interesting, but again, I feel like they're still testing this raid hour thing. So I feel like they'll make improvements. But yeah, as of right now, we're gonna get a raid hour every week. I feel like they got the timing right, at least with 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. local time. I feel like that's when people are gonna be able to do raids. But, you know, we'll see as the results come out. I mean, Niantic's gonna have their analytics and their data to go by, so we'll see if they wanna make adjustments or not. I'm not too keen on it, but hey, other people can be different. Let me know what you guys think. And that is the news. So of course, along with the event, the raid bosses have swapped, and now we've got our full list. Geodude, Omanyte, Kabuto, Leleep, and Anorith have taken over the level 1s. As for the level 2s, we've gotten Sudowoodo, Magcargo, Nosepass, and Mawile, because Mawile will never go away. Onix, Aerodactyl, Shuckle, Lunatone, and Solrock have been swapped out as the tier 3 and tier 4s. Marowak, Rhydon, Tyranitar, Aggron, and Absol, because Absol will never go away. And Tyranitar will never go away either, but Tyranitar fits in this event. But of course, our level 5 is Cresselia, and the EX raid boss is Defense Form Deoxys. So the sun is setting on our beautiful 70-degree day. Our beautiful day is coming to an end. We got ourselves a Kabuto at 567 CP. And what I like about this is Kabuto is also another one of the featured spawns for the Adventure Week. So we got Kabuto, Leleep, Anorith. We also have Aerodactyl flying around up in the air somewhere. I haven't seen one, but Aerodactyl, you can find those mostly in the field research quest. And you have, of course, Aeron, Geodude, and Lunatone, or Solrock, depending on where you live in the world. So rock types everywhere spawning. Just claim this research quest real quick, and we got ourselves another Anorith. Haven't seen a shiny, and I haven't seen any shinies in gym, so I think it's pretty hard to get. We'll see if we end up getting one by the end of the week. I don't think we will, but anything's possible. Also, I'm doing pretty well with my kilometers right here. So I've got 24.3, so I'm gonna have 25 kilometers. We're pretty much halfway there day one. So all I need is another 25 kilometers for that 50,000 Stardust and 15 rare candies, which is what I'm going for as quickly as possible. So, making good work today. And not too surprisingly, I have eggs hatching. So, alright, right after we hatch these eggs, Baneri, please not now. This is not the time, Baneri. Go away. Alright, so look what we have here. Coincidence? I think not. We got ourselves a Sheildon 94 CP. How awesome is this on Adventure Week? To kick off Adventure Week in the dark. Kinda in the dark. We got ourselves a Sheildon. Boy, is that an awesome surprise. Plus, we can also hatch Sheildon, and we can get Sheildon through the field research. So, now is the best time, if the best time ever, to go get Sheildon and get Bastiodon in Pokemon Go. That is going to do it, I believe. So, I think we're just about done here. DX1 signing out, and I will see you guys later on this week for another episode.